much, Azhar Saab, His Excellency Abdul Hamid Khan Saab, and all the esteemed guests. Assalamu alaikum. I'll start with some figures that if we look at Pakistan, we have got around 320 universities, and out of which almost every university is offering a program in computer science, whether it's a medical school or even an engineering school. Almost some form of IT or computer science program is available. So you can say that around 200 to 300 programs are available, producing around 25 to 30,000 graduates every year. So this is the number of students which are coming from, a 4 years of education. However, the paradox is that quality is a challenge here. We can discuss that some of the universities might be producing very good graduates, but majority of the universities face the challenge of quality. Now, what to do about this? We need to go and understand the basics of the university education first. That apart from, making a better citizen, the job of a university is to produce potential amongst its students to learn something new for the rest of his or her life. So in a way, what I'm suggesting that we try to produce lifelong learners from a university, focusing mostly on skills and academic curriculum. Now, the skills are mostly about soft skills, which include presentation skills, communication, and teamwork skills, whereas the technical skills mostly comprise of vocation and awareness of the state-of-the-art technology. The degree programs, they have core courses, applied courses. The core goes towards, developing the basics of a student, whereas the applied courses are mostly towards skill development. And over the time, these applied courses change a lot. Like, for example, just 5 years ago, at IBA, we used to teach topics like parallel computing, distributed computing. Today, we are teaching, topics on cloud computing, security on cloud computing as such. So the applied courses are usually the industry driven, what are the new trends in industry, and the academia tries to produce the potential for that industry. Having said that, I would say that the picture is not rosy, that every university is doing, the best of it. We need huge investments in development of high qualified faculty, which is a serious challenge. Our academic systems are a little bit weak as compared to the rest of the world. We all know that. However, we are catching up. Like, for example, the Higher Education Commission is investing heavily on latest systems and things like that. The Pakistan Engineering Council, the Computer Council, they have signed agreements with like Seoul Accord or Washington Accord, so that if a university is accredited from the Pakistan Engineering Council or National Computing Council, the graduates are accepted globally, including Canada. So these are the things that have been done, but still our academic systems lack that finesse and rigor, which is norm to a normal American university. Students tend to take shortcuts. We all know that, and we provide these gaps. So these are available. Going towards the industry, when we look towards the gap, what we find out that the universities are always looking at the academia towards getting a sort of a quick fix. Like, for example, there is a big gap between the expectations and the actual product that we are developing. However, the good news is that this particular gap is shrinking day by day, and the universities are catching up, as well as the industry is developing that potential to absorb this type of the type of graduates that we are producing. Then comes the role of mentoring. Previously, we used to have internships, corporate meetups, and lots of things. But in the last 2 years, because of COVID, we are more focusing on online education. That may, for the short period of time, hamper the quality of graduates. But at the same time, it provides new opportunities where we see that our students are going. And the disruption of IT companies, the way that they go, they change the work and the type of sort of like the style that it changes, it is basically what happens that the universities lag a little bit to catch up those things. What I mean to say is that here, like all those new technologies, it takes a little bit of time for the university to understand. However, having said that, the potential, the basics that we develop, again, going back to my basic point where we're saying that we develop the potential of a student to learn anything or to learn anything new is something that we should be working on, and that's where we are working. When we talk about Canada, a number of universities in Pakistan have developed academic linkages with top Canadian universities like University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, Ryerson, and others, and we are working towards that. But what I believe and what I see that the more graduates we are producing, the more they are consumed. Like just to give you this example, at IBA Karachi, even we are unable to find teaching assistants because all of our CS graduates are working somewhere in industry, even during their studentship. So I will end by saying that though we are struggling, but still the type of graduates we produce, the students that are coming up from these universities, they are, you know, the they are available, they have the potential to work for any Pakistani or any American or Canadian company, and they are getting the right type of work that they are looking at. Thank you.